What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DK. I muted my mic here and then had some mic difficulties going through this video, so I am doing the voiceover today. Getting right into it. Kyber 4, we're going on tier against JadeStyles with 11.7 million galactic power. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 galactic legends, Relic 9 Revan, Relic 9 Raddus, Third Sister, and the Stranger. That's a little bit scary. Let's see what else he has. We have Baylan, Skoll, Darkside Ray, Dr. Aphra, Dash Rendar, some Night Trooper Omicron, Queen Amidala, Bane, Malgus, you know, the good stuff. And then the ships here, we have Leviathan and Profundity and the 5-star Executor. A little bit of slack there on his end, but let's see. Let's enter the arena, and oh boy, he's already attacked. Let's see if we're able to get any holds. Nothing on the front line, nothing on the fleets. Let's see. We're able to get 3 holds here on Malgus. That is amazing. That gives us a chance to get some extra banners here. Let's dive into the front wall here for Jade. Oh, okay. He's got some Datacrons. He does have the top here with Dark Trooper Moff Gideon and a Datacron. Not too dangerous. We have Mother Talzin with her Datacron and the level 9 old Daka Datacron there. And let's just dive into the bottom, or 3 Omicrons there on the bottom. Oof. Let's see. We have Rey, Resistance Hero, and Zorii with a Omicron. Level 9. Iden Versio with only 1 Eta and Omicron. Dash Rendar. And then the scary of them all, Rey with Ben Solo. Let's get to work here. Alright. There's me figuring my mic was muted, but it actually was broken the entire raid. So, let's go on to battle number 1 here. Let's get those ability blocks spread out there. And let's make sure we're doing some good damage. Alright, we got some debuffs. Alright, the goal here is to make sure we get Bush Leia. She will be the one that does all the damage. Getting her out of here as soon as possible. Bring in the Heat Seeker. Boom! There she goes. That's what we like to see. Let's see if we can maybe just get to the good stuff here. And I think this battle is pretty cleaned up. And now we're moving on to the Sith Eternal Emperor battle against Darth Traya. Starting right in with an absolute annihilation. And then best galactic legend in the game. Let's see what we can do. As for execution, and just like that, we'll skip to 65 banners. That is what we like to see. Now, we got this level 9 Datacron here. We're going to bring in Darth Traya with Darth Vader with a pretty maxed out Datacron going right through the armor pen here. But we learned very quickly that this old Daka Datacron is a little bit of an issue. If you don't see it, she's able to just keep reviving every time I kill someone. I eventually going to learn that this Datacron is every time a Night Sister dies, her abilities are reset and she's giving a free turn. Which, I don't know whose idea that was, but that's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at that. Is unbelievable that she's able to just keep reviving. And I do even take her out, and she still revives. Look at, oh my gosh, Marin Savage. What? This? Yeah, there's me figuring out that she just cool abilities are reset, and she gets a free turn. But all right, let's see. Darth Vader takes her out, almost takes out Asajj, takes out Talzin, and it blows up Marin. Man, Darth Vader's doing work here. All right. Oh, might have been a wrong press there. Let's see if we're able to clean up the remains. We're able to get 1. And the Night Sister zombie holding the ground. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Not like this. Not the zombie. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. We'll submit that battle. And we're diving in. We're bringing absolute overkill. We're just going to bring in the Jedi and see if they can just clean this up, which they will. And unfortunately, we will lose a couple banners here, but we will get the clean up in only 2, because again, that Malgus battle was a 3 battle attempt there, and that is 40 extra banners. We did lose a couple, but we're diving into the next battle here anyway. We just gotta keep going. We're bringing in the Great Mothers. Man, is this team just so much fun. We're gonna link up Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, and we're gonna play around to see what happens. Eventually, get some damage in here. Do a little, bring Sharknado into action, and big mass assist, and he just is taking this like it's nothing. Oh my gosh. And then hopefully he doesn't heal up anymore here. Let's just call assist Great Mothers, and he's back to full health. So we're just going to speed this one up as the Great Mothers make quick haste of the rest of the team, allowing us to gather another 65 banners. That opens the back line, allowing us to see the fleets, and the fleets are looking okay. We have Leviathan, Executor, 5-star Executor, and the Finalizer. We can do some damage there. I'm not too worried. We have the perfect counters, but let's see what we're going against the bottom wall here. 1 Galactic Legend, 1 Scary Datacron. First one's going to be the Wampa. Going against Iden Versio. We're going to speed this up and just watch Wampa become unkillable beast as she just goes to town on this Iden Versio team, which I still do not have up and running just yet. But this team is crucial when it comes to Grand Arena, because you require such a good team. If you mess up, you will be rapidly out of control. 68 banners, big banners from us right there, and then here we go. One of my favorite teams to play, Cere and Malgus going up here against Rey. Rey is a great team, don't get this wrong, but Malgus is just a beast when it comes to this Grand Arena. Watch him just absolutely do no damage with those 3 big booms. Followed up here, we're just going to get some debuffs, spread them around, and then eventually get them into damage immunity. But if we kill them like that, they don't even get a chance to go into damage immunity. But can't always do that. Whirlwind, we survive it. I do have a good Datacron with a lot of protection. We'll bring 3 more big booms and just, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That is why I love Malgus. He just does damage. He makes damage look irrelevant. You might as well just get rid of the number and say dead, because he is just a nuclear option when it comes to Grand Arena. Rey is in her ult here, able to survive it, get a little heal up there, get a little extra banners maybe, and Malgus, oh, doesn't even get the last hit. Cere, oh no, she did, he did. He finished it off. Well deserved. Alright, we're looking here at this Resistance Trooper Datacron here, as we are going to bring in Queen Amidala to go against the Finn team here. We're going to summon the Queen Maiden, doing mass assist on that Resistance Trooper, who is just damage immunity. Let's bring in the special ability from Queen Amidala, which is for spells out the buffs, and call in Obi-Wan. Oh, it just absolutely makes the team disappear. We'll call that the magic trick for that one. And we'll finish off the Finn, allowing us to collect 65 banners. Now we are going up here against Dash Rendar, bringing in our CLS, getting absolute nuke over there on Dash. We want to make sure we focus this veteran smuggler. Get some evasion up there, survive these attacks. And eventually I'm able to get some damage, but we're stuck behind that taunt. There we go. Vader Chewbacca will get some damage. We'll blind them all to allow us to sort of get that survivability, because the CLS team is good, but we got to make sure they survive, because if the other team gets turns, they are just glass cannons, and they don't really have a lot of sustainability. Thankfully, he was blinded there. It will dispel that taunt, and then we will clean up the rest of this battle, starting with Dash and 3PO, just booming them out of here. Perfect. 61. We did lose a couple there, but that is going to be okay. That opens the back wall for us. Looking at 984 banners, we do have 3 teams, but I do have 3 Galactic Legends left. We're bringing in C here. We're going to try and get a stun on Malgus. Guess what? You can't stun him. You can't stun the guy. That's unbelievable. I'm so good at this game. But we can stun Bastila Sean. As they start to do some pretty scary damage to our Kylo Ren there. And we're able to dispel the stun. But we do get feared. That is a little bit scary. They are just pummeling us. We can't pick who to go after here. Let's just try and... Yeah, we're on cooldown as well for Rey. Yep. Do absolutely 0 damage. And now we are going to... Let's just auto. That's all we can do. Alright. We have to somehow pull this one together. Let's get a stun over there on the Marauder because he is the next turn up. We'll do our basics again because we're still on cooldown. And that's scary damage, man. That Malgus, man, he is no joke out here in Grand Arena. We have our ultimate, but we're going to just dispel the buffs instead here. Get him nice and healthy, and we are feared and 1 HP over there on Rey. We got to make sure she gets some health back. All right. Let's hope that we can get some executes over here with Kylo Ren. All right. We were able to get 2 of them down and out of the fight. Ooh, there goes a couple extra banners as our supports. Get a stun on Malik. Should have done that a while ago. Oh, can we keep Rey alive? We'll clear the buffs a little bit. Get Malgus left in Grand Arena. Oh, let's just ult him and he's out of here. 61 banners. Not the best, but that will work. Bane. Let him speak. Alright, battle's over. 68 banners. That guy's unbelievable. Next battle here, we got Baylan. Baylan going against pretty much a Zaalbar. No damage coming from Merrick as he whirlwinds the entire thing. Let's get some big damage and nothing. This guy and his Omicron make him a beast. Something that I need to look into for my Grand Arena and roster. Getting this Zaalbar Omicron. Let's get Jolie Bindo, the guy who revives, or just the entire team out of here. Why not that? That works out pretty well. Alright, 66 banners. That cleans up the front. And we are going right into the Fleet Arena, where we got the Leviathan mirror match here. We are going to skip forward just a little bit because we know how this one goes. And we get the last hit over there, allowing us to collect the 70 banners. Alright, into our mirror match here. We've done this one 1,000 times. Let's make sure we just target that P1 first. Get that clean thing up there. And look at that damage as we come and start just blowing up this punching one. Big call to assist, big crits. Just keep going. Why not? Do a little AoE, call to assist. Oh my gosh. I love watching this Profundity. Every time that happens, it's just unbelievable. Alright. And finally, the Executor ships all get their turns. Or the bounty hunters in that case. And then we try to just basic here. Didn't really know enough. Only brought in 1 reinforcement to make sure we're getting those extra banners. I wanted to kill him, but we call in the special, and it still is able to pick up the kill there. And then from here on out, we're going to just work on getting our ultimate to make sure this battle is in our complete control. And take away all the protection from the Hound's Tooth. Get a little crit damage, and boom, there's the ultimate. Now we can speed this up and finish him off. Alrighty, and we have collected a total of 76 banners. Let's go here. And here we go, the final battle. We have the Raddus going up here against the finalizer. We're perfect. They put the debuff on the worst ship out there possible. We're just gonna survive here, get that damage deflectors on our ships here, and then we're just gonna go to protection mode. And then just spread some debuffs. Maybe we can get that Kylo Ren. Nope, he's back under stealth. But it's fine, because we just need to call in our reinforcement, and the battle will be over in a split second. Alright, here it goes. Calling in our reinforcement. And we have them all with foresight. Do the big attack and bang, just like that. They are deleted. And let's see, what do we have for the final result? 75 banners. 90 credits and 17, 18, 30. Let's go. Let's go. We're pulling that one out. That is a great battle. We were able to get through with a win here. And we only made one mistake, actually. We only had that one drop battle against old Daka. That is completely fine. We were able to use our roster efficiently and have a Galactic Legend left over. And that will be the wrap up of this battle. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching the video. And I will see you here in round 3.